Hello everyone, it's your boy Minato here, and today we're going to be doing a discussion about the 50% units in Dokkan Battle. So, just to kind of give a brief explanation of what I'm talking about here. So we have 10, what we would call 50% support units for different typings. So for example, if we go ahead and open Shattering the Limit here, we have 10 specifically Shattering the Limit units. Each for their own respective class. So for example, we have AGO Pan, AGO Ryodo, we have the Tech Tien, Tech Second Form Cell, we have the Int Gohan Kid, we have Int Scouter Vegeta, we also have STR Kaba, STR Hit, and along with that we have Kai Outfit Gohan, wherever he's at, this Kai Outfit Gohan, and this Physical Super Buu I have brought up here. So each of them do a lot for their own specific typings. Specifically right here, the big part is to give 50% attack and defense for their specific type. So this Buu right here, he's extreme physical. He would give it to extreme physical. You know, say this STR Kaba, he gives that super STR 50% attack and defense. Very powerful effect. And these are definitely very powerful units when they first went ahead to release. The issue is, I'm sure as many of you know, these units never return. Rarely do they ever return back on banners. The last time we had a type banner specifically was this physical type banner, both right here, basically. I believe it's the same exact banner, right? Correct, yes, this is the same banner right here. This is the last time we've had a type banner on both JP and Global. This ended on, was that July 25th, right? No, June 25th of 2025. So 2020, what am I talking about? I was looking at 25th. Guys, I'm dumb sometimes, but let's continue on here. That's clearly been well over a year, and that's the last type banner we had. They usually spread these type banners out like by a month or two. So like if we're talking about like the int type banners, which if we look at, let's look at the int Kid Gohan. This is the first 50% units that released right here. October of 2019. That means it's almost been 2 years since you're able to summon for this Gohan and the Int Scouter Vegeta. So very absurdly bad is what I would say. Even I don't have a lot of these type units. This Gohan is a unit that I personally don't have, and I would love to have. Many people are like, why haven't they returned these banners back? What's the reason they haven't returned these banners? And I would think probably the most probable reason they haven't returned back these banners is because of the LRs. Now, just to basically explain that, these banners do have the type of the banner that they have on those LRs unfeatured. So like these are all the physical yellow coin LRs that are available on like say legendary summon banners, blue coin banners as well. Some blue coins banners these guys are available on, such as this one. Or like those category kind of banners that are coming out recently. These guys are available on every single one of these type banners. So like, you know, for if you're like a legendary power, for like AGL, there would be units like the Spirit Bomb Goku, this Gohan and Krillin, Kel and Caulifla, you know, Vegeta and Nappa, Baby, Majin Vegeta. You know, all these unfeatured yellow coin LRs that come out on legendary summon banners are all available on these type banners as well. The big thing about that is that these type banners have a very low amount of SSR units. Now, usually, like say if I should have brought up a normal banner. Let's bring up a normal banner. Let's say if I bring up this Goku banner right here, for example. 240 unfeatured SSRs. Let's say if we bring up a legendary summon banner again. 269 total units featured, including LRs. But usually, like, if we go off this is 240 unfeatured units that do not include LRs for the most part here. But these type of banners, since they're specifically restricted to the certain typings, there's way less actual unfeatured units in the pool. Now, the GSSR feature was introduced about, say, 3-ish years ago on Dokkan, I believe at this point, which is crazy to think about. The GSSR feature allows the final spots to actually have, I believe, What is that? Usually it's gonna 95 to 5%. So 5% featured and then 95% unfeatured. Now, I believe on the type banners, it's actually different for the final slots. For the type banners, I believe it's still 7% featured in the last slot, but it's still 93%. I believe that's how it works for these type banners. 93% chance, obviously, for an unfeatured unit because you can't get SSRs or Rs in the final slot due to the GSSR. That changes a lot when it comes to pulling these LRs. So the reason why is, like, let's take a look at physical, for example. Physical legendary power, for example. Let's count how many unfeatured LRs there are on this banner. If they brought up a physical banner now. So there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There would be 8 unfeatured physical LRs on this banner that you're able to summon for because they're the yellow coin LRs. Now let's say we have around like 60 total SSRs right here, including the new LRs that's been added and some of these unfeatured physical units that have been added over the course of whenever this banner was around, all the way last year. That's still 8 units out of a pool of 60 units. You would have 8 of those units you would be able to pull a LR, which is very important considering, you know, like say this Bardock got an easy 8, this Trunks are getting an easy 8, this guy can get an easy 8 soon. And, you know, like LR Janemba, the Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta, you know, are very, very good options to pick from there. So the fact that you're able to get LRs very easily is what I think they're really scared of with these type banners specifically. Because it's super easy to get LRs on these banners. Along with that, you also get an Elder Kai, apparently by performing a multi-summon. For each multi-summon performed, it's a very, very high value banner. I think the reason why, again, is because these LRs, they haven't, I guess, figured out a kind of new, like, formula or banner type in order to help avoid that issue. Because every month we basically get a new LR. Like, no matter what, there's going to be new LRs introduced in this game. Very frequently, very consistently. So obviously, the more LRs that are added, the easier it will be to pull LRs from this banner right here, which is probably something they don't want to happen. They don't want people to be getting LRs with ease on this banner. That has to be the reason. Because, like, these units, like, this Gohan right here, it's not like he's, like, super uber busted. Same with this Boo. A lot of these units, like, you know, they ain't Gohan. He awakened back in 2019. Well, I guess in Gohan's not the best example. He's actually aged really well. He's probably one of the better 50% support units. But, like, let's say the Int Vegeta, for example. This guy is nothing like spectacular or anything, and mostly because his super attack effect is kind of meh. Like, you know, this guy it's not like he's like a super uber like top tier unit. Even like any of the 50% units, they're not like super omega busted, broken, you know, that they have to wear. Oh no, we can't bring these guys back too often. It's the LRs that are unfeatured. It's like, for example, let's say they release a, like, let's say for LR Janemba, for example, they released LR Janemba on his own top legendary summon banner, and, you know, they will obviously want people to pull for that LR Super Janemba on his banner. But if they return like the physical type banner, you know, the other type banners pretty often, what most likely would happen is a lot of people would skip like these legendary summons in general because they just summon on these banners, which are way easier to get these LRs unfeatured. You know, and you get, not only can you get all those LRs, you get, you know, Elder Kais from these summons. You have the chance to get these 50% support units. It's much easier to get even unfeatured units that you don't have. Like, people would straight up probably skip legendary summons and summon on these banners, which is something they don't want to happen. So I think one thing that they could do in order to help alleviate this is, I know during the 4th anniversary they brought back these banners. They had only one multi-summon that was available to do. Like, say we got like this celebration, no, say like for the STR Super Vegeta celebration, for example, he's an STR unit, you know, an STR brand new Dokkan Fest. Let's say you know, like how they have the Elder Kai banners up for those periods of times. Let's say for that period of time, the same time as the Elder Kai banner, they had the STR banner up, and you could do like a multi-summon on that or something. Or let's say, you know, for each day of the week, I've seen some people say like for each day of the week, they have the type banner up available on that specific day. You know, maybe if they do that, unfortunately, they might even really remove the LRs from there. Even if they do that, I honestly would be fine with it, because these units are impossible to come across nowadays. It's very difficult. Like, it's very impressive if you even own this unit, and that's not a good thing. I think people should have much more easy access to these units. Another thing, maybe they could just add these type banners, like remove a Dokkan Fest from these type banners, remove a featured unit from these type banners, not like the 50% support units there as a featured unit instead. That could be very interesting. That could be pretty cool, honestly, if they did something like that. Those three ideas would probably work pretty well, honestly. I would personally prefer, again, if they had like at least once, you could do one multi when that banner is up, or even just you could do as many multis as you want. Even if they remove the LRs unfeatured from the banner, they have to bring these units back. They're super, all of them are super viable and important to like these LRs that come out. Like, you know, if we take a look, like, I'm trying to think of a really good example, you know, like this Goku right here, he's on Planet Namek Saga, right, with the Int Kid Gohan. The Int Kid Gohan helps him a lot, you know. They sure prepare for battle, for example. That's a really good Link Saiyan Warrior race as well, and he gives him 50% support. You know, that's a really good thing that people could have access to. You know, this Int LR Vegeta right here, he works extremely well with the Int support Vegeta, but well, most people don't have access to them, and there's no way to get them. I hate the fact that there's like units that you can't go ahead and get, or at least like summon for when you want to. Same with the World Tournament banner. I just hate it so much. So I do hope they fix it up. But that's basically the reason why these 50% support units haven't been back. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe you guys think I'm stupid, I'm wrong. Maybe you guys think there's another reason why they haven't returned these banners back. Let me know what you guys think. How would you guys would be okay with having these banners returned back? You know, do you think that it doesn't matter? They should just return them back with the LRs, all like that. They should just bring them back once a month or something like that. And yeah, I'll be very interested to see what you guys think. That's it for this video though. Thank you all for watching until the end, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.